Hi everyone, it's Sonia from Sonia's Mixed Media, and being the end of February, it's time to show all the coloured pages that I have coloured. So I have a stack of pictures that I've coloured to show you, and this is for half of the month of February. I've already done a video from the first half of February because I like to do 2 videos because otherwise I would have so many pictures to show you that it just, you know, the video would go too long. So this is the second half of my colouring for February, and I'll do that from now on. I'll make 2 videos per month with all my finished colouring. So hope that makes sense, and I have a stack to go through, so we'll get started. So I worked in this one here, Creative Haven Autumn Scenes Colouring Book. And what I did was this one here. Now you'll realise that it's all in these wonderful bright colours. And that's because I was watching Dani Buttons' colouring channel, who I will leave a link to her channel down below if you haven't heard of her, but she did a colouring challenge called Wonky World, and basically what you have to do is colour everything in colours that they are not usually in. So okay, so the tree here, for example, couldn't be brown. It could be any colour but brown. The leaves weren't allowed to be green. The grass wasn't allowed to be green. It had to be, so everything had to be a different colour than reality, I guess. So this is what I came up with, and I did this on the 23rd of February. And yes, I was inspired by Dani, and really happy that I did this page. And I find that if you're going to do a page like this, it probably works best on a landscape type image. So that's why I picked this book. Something that's got maybe trees and fields, I think, would be the easiest to do a wacky world in. And yeah, it kind of reminds you of Dr. Seuss type coloured images. Anyway, check out Dani Buttons and you'll see her wacky world that she did. Okay, the next one I worked in was Mosaic Art Inside Home. Now, I did a couple in this. I did this one here, which I did half the cross stitch method. I did the whole page in cross stitch method, but then I found that it was really hard to see what the main image was. So I decided to colour in the full squares for the main images, and I think it looks a lot better, stands out a lot better. So I did that one on the 20th of February, and I did this one here with the Grandma and Grandpa on the 15th of February. That was a lot of fun. And then I did this one here, which at first I couldn't figure out really what it was, but I think it's just like a building block perhaps, like, and the interior of the building. I'm not sure. If it is something different, please tell me what it is. I think it's the inside of a building, and this is a cat. Yeah. 15th of the 2nd was that one. And this one on the 20th of the 2nd, which I think this is an ironing board. Yeah, not real sure about that one either. So I do like doing these because they have the bigger squares. They're 5 by 5 squares, but I'm finding that some of them are quite hard to actually tell what they are. But I will keep going with that one because they're really fun to do. I also worked in this one quite a lot. Not sure if I've shown you any of the coloured pictures that I've done, so I'll just do a quick flip through of the ones that I have. I did this one on the 11th of February with the strawberry cake. This one's fun to work in. It's got nice big thick lines in it. Just a mandala there, nice, easy, simple one. I did this one of the earth, which, you know, my markers really bled, but oh well, it is what it is. That was on the 2nd of February. I did the little teapot house. It's really cute. I like how that turned out. I did the little bird and the birdhouse on the 12th. These are all done with my, they would have been done mostly with HUEY markers and some Crayolas and some of my budget markers. This other mandala here, I did this pattern and this basic flower. I did this owl. And this bird, using all bright colours. This flower here, I forgot to put my my blotter paper underneath this page, and it went through, so I just tried to work with it a bit, and yeah, that's how it came out. It's, yeah, got a bit damaged, but oh well. I did the cat. As you can see, I did a lot. These were mainly earlier in the month. I'm not sure if I've shown them in my last video or not. The birds, I really like how this one turned out with the nest. The fruit, I think I may have shown these last few in my last video. And that one there, which was the first page. Really like that one as well. So that was large print colouring book, easy patterns for adults. I also did Colourtronic Animals, and I did a buddy colour this month with Shelly, the stitching colorist. Hello Shelly, and thank you for doing the buddy colour with me. And I let Shelly choose the picture that we would do in this book, and we did this one here, which was the cat. And we did this, well, I finished this on the 22nd of the 2nd. It took me 2 or 3 days to complete because these are really quite big pictures. And this was all done in Prismacolor pencils, polychromo pencils, and just some budget colouring pencils that I had for some colours, just to get all the colours in there. I did change up some of the colours just by the ears here. Sort of took, you know, I didn't really stick to the rules 100%. Most of it is exactly the same as the colour code, but I think it was the ears, along the ears here was supposed to be a green, and I changed it to pink. So but yeah, it was really fun to do, and yeah, it was nice to do my first buddy colour. So thank you once again, Shelly, and I'll put a link to her YouTube channel down below, and I'm sure she'll show you her version of this cat as well. So I worked in that. I did a wide range of different colouring books this last month. I don't like to colour all the same style of images because I get bored. So I tried to do a little bit of everything. This is the Ultimate Colouring Book Toy Story 4. And I did this page here, which I really like. I like Woody in the swing. So I think that one, yeah, I just used my Crayolas for that and a bit of crayon as well for the orange. So I did that one. I did a couple in my Shopkins Ultimate Colouring Book, just 2 really quick, simple ones. Just when you feel like colouring, but you don't want to do, like, you don't have too much time, so you just want to do a quick something. So I did the little strawberry character. And I did the Delish Donut. So that was those two. I worked in my Kaleidoscope Colouring Mythical Creatures, and I did a unicorn in here, which is this one here, which I really like how she turned out. I like that she's green, and I always seem to put green and purple together. I have no idea, but it's my go-to colours. I use green, I put purple with it. But yeah, really love her. And I did another one by the looks of it. Oh yes, did this one on the 20th. Just another little unicorn here. So I did that. Take out my paper. So I did that. I did a couple of mystery mosaics, colour by number for adults, Passion. This is a new purchase. I haven't had it too long. I only bought it this month, but I did this page here on the 23rd. Yeah, this one I think was called On Stage or something like that. So it's obviously a catwalk runway, model runway. And what I like about this book is it says at the front, like, it gives you an idea of what they're going to be. So that one there was, what one was it? Oh, let's have a look. What page was it? It was page 33. Oh, so it was Podium. And I had no idea what it was going to be. And so it was nice that it turned out to be like a catwalk. And then I did this one. This was the travel one, and this was in the cross stitch method. And I don't know, I did this all in gel pens, but I think it's, I mean, I can see what it is. I can see it's a couple sitting down on the side of the road with their backpacks and the trees in the background. But I don't know if I'm 100% convinced on the cross stitch method, because, you know, it's not really clear to me. I think it would have been better coloured, so I don't know if I'll try the cross stitch method again or not. I think I prefer the coloured in squares. Anyway, that's the two I did in that one. I worked in my Disney Christmas Ultimate Colouring book. And I did another Toy Story one, which is the little alien, and Rex, the toy dinosaur. That was just a quick, simple one with the cheap Crayola markers. Then I worked in Mystery Mosaics. This is book 12, and these are really hard to get in Australia. I can't even get them on Amazon either. And in Australia, I'll just tell you that we can only order from Australian Amazon, and we also have connections to US Amazon, so we can order from them as well. But Australians can't actually order from UK Amazon or any of the European Amazons. We can't order from any of them because we have a tax that we need to pay here in Australia. So when you go to buy something from UK Amazon, it comes up, you know, we don't ship to Australian addresses, which is really hard. I'm not sure where these are actually made, but they are hard to come by. Oh no, I think they're American. They are hard to come by. There is one shop I found online here in Australia. I think it's got 3 of these books, only 3, and so I had to pick one, and I picked this one having no idea what's in it, just by the cover really. But I really like it, and again it's got the bigger squares, the 5mm squares, which I prefer because I can see them better. And I did this page first, which was on the 17th of the 2nd, which is the little mouse and the mushroom, and I absolutely love it. I think it turned out really nice. It's just so damn cute. So I'm really happy that I bought this book. And then the next one I did all in my gel pens. So, and it's a city, basically buildings with the lightning coming down. It actually looks better on camera, I think, because the gel pens kind of left a smeary type look because they were so juicy. But it is quite, you know, has quite a lot of sparkle. I don't know if it's picking it up or not. Quite a shininess to it. But yeah, I don't think I'll be doing gel pens again on this paper because they go down nice and shiny and glittery, but then they kind of leave this streaky type film on there. I don't know if it's just the brand of gel pens I have. I'm not sure, but yeah, it kind of looks so streaky. Anyway, so I'm just working in this page by page. I'm going to work in order with this book. And I think it's a really nice one. So hopefully I might get the other two in that's available in Australia of those. Oops. I worked in Home Sweet Home by Creative Haven. Did quite a few, as you can see. Did quite a few of these. Had a lot of fun. So I started on the 10th of February. I did this one on the 11th. Which I really like. I think it turned out nice. I didn't colour all the wallpaper in because I thought it would overwhelm it, so I just left it sort of purple and white. I did this one here also. Oh, this, no, what date was that one? The 11th. So I did this one on the 10th. I really like this one. I love that armchair. These are all done with HUEY markers. Did this one on the 12th. Really like that one. I did, oh, this is a whip. Forgot that I hadn't finished that one. I have to get back to that. I did this one on the 11th. I really like how this one turned out. And then I did this one on the 12th. And that's the little baby's room, which is really, really cute. I love it. I sort of did it pink and blue, so you don't really know if it's a girl's room or a boy's room. Okay, so I did those. Had a lot of fun in that. Gonna work in that again in March. So I got Best Dressed Pets by Creative Haven. I completely finished my Dazzling Dogs by Creative Haven. So if you want to see that video of the completed book, then just check out my channel and you'll find my video for that. But I just did one in this one, which is my new book. And I did the first page here on the 22nd. And I think that's really cute. I love how it came out as well. I love the little boots on the cat. They're so cute. It's raining cats and dogs, by the way. But really like this one as well. This is so cute. I also worked in this one, which is just an Australian book. I actually got this. This is the first issue. I actually got this. I think it's not new. I think it's older. But I got it free when I purchased one of my Harry Potter books on eBay, and she sent this with it. And at first I thought, I don't know if I want to use it, but then I started to get into patterns and things like that. So I actually did this one here and I really love it. It's not perfect, like I have a couple of places bled into the lines, but I blame it on the markers, not on the user. HUEY markers, and yeah, I think it looks like a bug, like a butterfly. Yeah, I really, really like it. And it has a few patterns in here, mandalas. It's got flowers, that sort of thing in here. So yeah, it's kind of, I think I will do a couple in here, so it's good that I got it. Gotta love a freebie. Then I worked in this one here, which is Walt Disney's Huey, Dewey and Louie, and this is one of my vintage colouring books. So I bought this one on eBay, and I reckon that it could possibly be from the 70s, maybe the 80s. It doesn't have a date when it was manufactured, but it is just a kid's book. And it does have the old-fashioned children's colouring paper in it. You know, that off-white sort of brown, really old-fashioned children's paper. I did this picture here, which is the last one, which again is one of Dani Buttons' challenges, is to do the last page of a book. I did this on the 25th of this month, and even my Crayola markers bled through. I started using them just here on the bow tie, just to check. And yeah, they were bleeding through. So this is done completely with coloured pencils. And that's the only thing I'm going to be able to use in this book is coloured pencils. But I actually really enjoyed using the coloured pencils because the paper actually has quite a bit of tooth on it. And I actually really did enjoy using my pencils, and I used these ones here, which are Faber-Castell. It's called Black Edition Bunce. Not sure what that is. Bunce Stift. Anyway, it's Black Edition by Faber-Castell, and it says Super Soft Mine Lead. I think it's Super Soft Lead. And they are really good. These are a cheap version of Prismacolors basically, and they sold these in my local store. This is the 12 pack because I only got the 12 pack because I thought, well, I don't know what they're going to be like. But they do come in a 36 pack, what I want to get as well, because they are so soft and so creamy, and yeah, I love using them instead of my Prismacolors because they are like probably a quarter of the price, maybe even less. So yeah, they felt really good, and so I used them on this paper. But you could, you know, if you did get a vintage colouring book, you could always photocopy the pictures onto, you know, better paper. And they're all Huey and Dewey and Louie, but I thought it was really cute, so I bought that one. And it's got the original price tag on there of 49 cents. And last of all, I've done a lot of colouring in my Jumbo Fashion colouring book for girls. And I found this book, I first saw it on Heidi Hornsby's colouring channel. And she was working in it. So I did a few in this one. And we'll just start at the back, shall we? Okay, I'll start from the back. So I did this girl here. These are just quick little colorings that I do when I just feel like coloring in some people. So I did this one on the 19th. And then I did this one on the 15th. I really like her. I did it sort of in 80s clothing. I'm no good at hair and stuff like that. I just do it however I feel like. I'm no hair artist, that's for sure. Probably, yeah, I don't colour a lot of people. It's probably one of my least favourite things to colour, but just sometimes a very odd time I feel like colouring them in. So I just wanted something very basic, so that's why I got this book. So I did this one on the 15th. I like her with her purple hair. Oh, getting there, where is it? Sorry about this. I did this girl here on the 19th. So yeah, I don't do anything fancy. This one, you know, the marker bled a little bit into the gloves, but I'm not real worried because this has got hundreds of pages. So if I screw up, it really doesn't matter because there's so many more to do. I did this one here. I think I did this a day or two after Valentine's Day because it reminded me of my daughter. She wore a red dress on her Valentine's Day date with her boyfriend. And yeah, it reminded me of her. So I did that one. Getting to the end here. I did this girl here. Pretty basic. And this one here is I did just the other day on the 27th of the 2nd, and this again was inspired by Dani Buttons. She likes to do buddy colours with her husband, and so what she does is she gets the page, I believe, and she cuts it in half, and her husband does one side of the page and she does the other side. So that's what I did. I cut it in half and I did a buddy colour with my daughter who's 20, and we did this beautiful girl here. And okay, so she did this side here with the red hair and I did this side here with the green, and my daughter said she did her outfit like a watermelon. That's what inspired her side of the page, and my side, I don't know, I just knew I wanted her to have green hair, so I did green hair, and then like I said, I always put purple with green. So that's how that one come out, and I think she looks really cool. This is a really great idea because it's not how I would normally color an image. Like normally I would just color, you know, all of the hair green and, you know, all of the outfit the same color on both sides, but I think it looks so awesome being, you know, two different colors each side. So I've actually bought Chibi Girl's coloring book like Dani Buttons has, and that's the one that she cuts the pages in half for. And so we're going to be doing more buddy colors, my daughter and I, in that book, and get these really good looking pictures. So there you go. That is the end of all my coloured pictures for the last half of February. If you'd like to see the first half of February, just go into my channel and you'll see my video from the first half of Feb. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe and bye.